इट इज एक्सट्रीमली एक्सट्रीमली ब्यूटीफुल कैंपस, इतना बड़ा बड़ा, हमारे तो छोटी सी बिल्डिंग में हम लोग हुआ करते थे। बट आई ऑलवेज इन माई लाइफ always kept in mind that never forget your past, never forget your roots. Like our commissioner साहब also said, हमें अपना कभी भी past नहीं भूलना चाहिए. So what I am trying to do today is basically take you through the journey of the milk of in India and my very very small role into that in the last couple of slides. It's not to boast about myself, it is to boast about the people who have contributed to make the dairy industry in India a very very self-sufficient industry. So here's the journey. If I can have the presentation, please. If we go back to the way dairy industry कोई नई नहीं है, मतलब मैं maybe I'll talk to you about the 60-70 years of the dairy industry in India, but dairy has been in existence for umpteen number of years, millennials actually, because गांव के अंदर गाय भैंस तो शुरू से ही रही, but हाँ जैसे जैसे urbanization होते गई वैसे वैसे हम लोग आगे बढ़ते गए. So when I look at this, can somebody identify this? मेरी उम्र के जो नौजवान लोग यहाँ बैठे हैं शायद वो ये पहचान पाएंगे, आजकल की जनरेशन ने कभी देखा भी नहीं होगा शायद. Can anybody identify this? This is the token which was issued to each family basis the number of people in that family. उसके बेसिस पे हमें वहां जाकर के सुबह 4:30 बजे, मुझे अभी भी याद है, मैं छोटा सा था और अपने फादर के साथ जाता था, 4:30-5 बजे अगर आप पहुंच गए टाइम पे तो आपको वो 2 लीटर की दूध की बोतल आपको मिल जाएगी दिल्ली मिल्क स्कीम की. अदरवाइज अगर वो खत्म हो गया या नहीं आया तो आपको नहीं मिलती थी. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट टाइम when India was into huge scarcity and we were totally dependent on imports, we were totally dependent on mercy of many other countries, and वहाँ से पाउडर इम्पोर्ट होता था, दूध में बनता था, and उसके बेसिस पे शहरों में गांव के अंदर सबको दूध मिलता था. I know normally मेरे बच्चे जब when we talk to our kids वो बोलता है क्या डैड आप लोग अपनी पुरानी बातें बोल रहे हो. I mean आज की तारीख में क्या है, मतलब why are you talking about the past? Again I go back to the past that while we in the present are so conveniently placed that आप ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर करो अगले दिन सुबह आपके घर में पाउच मिलता है दूध का, but we should not forget the people who have made it possible, the people who have made this whole journey, this whole experience possible for you for the last 50-60 years. So I would like to give that tribute to those people in this. And the first name, the next slide please. The first name, and he is the milkman of India, Dr. Kurian. I think अगर आप लोग इससे जानते नहीं हैं इस नाम को, प्लीज गूगल कीजिए and you will find this name in golden and whatever colors and possible into the Indian history. He is the man who made what you see today possible. He is the person who made the cooperative model in a very very small town in the state of Gujarat. ये 60s की बात है और वहां पर उन्होंने एक रेवोल्यूशन शुरू किया. जो आज हम इनोवेशन की बात करते हैं, आज हम एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की बात करते हैं, ये एक बहुत बड़ा एंटरप्रेन्योर थे. उन्होंने जहाँ पे छोटे छोटे गांवों के अंदर जो दूध इकट्ठा होता है, आप सोचिए छोटे गांव में जो दूध इकट्ठा हो रहा है वो दिल्ली में कैसे आया, इम्पॉसिबल. उन्होंने वो कोऑपरेटिव मॉडल शुरू किया, उन्होंने फार्मर्स को एंगेज किया, एक ऐसा मॉडल बनाया जो सेल्फ सस्टेनेबल था. उससे पहले मिडलमैन के भरोसे दूध आता था और आपको मिला तो मिला, नहीं मिला तो नहीं मिला. एंड basis that effort he created that cooperative model which is now today Amul. Basis that, and post that the then Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri ji, he visited that cooperative. He actually stayed in a village, a small village, overnight वहाँ रुके वो, and he saw what impact this whole cooperative is creating in the lives of the farmers, what impact it is creating in terms of development of that village, because जो मिल्क वहाँ प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है वो फार्मर को उसका पैसा मिल रहा है. महीने के अंदर अगर आज की डेट में फार्मर को 6-7-8 हज़ार रुपए एक्स्ट्रा मिलते हैं, just imagine the kind of impact it can have on their lives. The money that is available with them can go into education, can go into health, can go into buying more fertilizers for their farms. So this is one of the great contributions that was done, and he requested Dr. Puran to explode this industry, to take it to all the states, to make it bigger. And Dr. Puran then created these institutions, which you see today, IRMA, Indian Rural Management Institute, IRMA, which is the prime institute for MBAs, for people who are aspiring to do MBA, is one of the institutes you should consider. He also created National Dairy Development Board, which was entrusted with the responsibility of creating these cooperatives across India, and many other cooperatives, state by state by state. And the main thing is, post this revolution, I'm proud to say that over the years, over the decades, many national policies were created, and today it is India has become very self-sufficient. But before we go there, one should also understand how does this really work in the in the Indian context. Unlike Western countries, जहाँ पे बहुत बड़े फार्म्स होते हैं, एक फार्म के अंदर 500, 1000, 2000 कैटल होती हैं, गाय होती हैं, there are big farmers who will collect milk and supply to the dairies. India is a very different country and we all know that. हमारे marginal farmers हैं, हमारे farmers के पास 2 कैटल, 3 कैटल रहेंगी, दिन के 5 लीटर, 3 लीटर, 6 लीटर दूध उनके पास एक्स्ट्रा रहता है. उनके पास सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है उनको एक्सप्लॉइटेशन की. There is no regular income. There is nobody to guide them in terms of how should they take care of the animals, how should they take care of the cattle so that they can be more productive. India, in spite of the fact that we are big in terms of milk production, हमारा per animal productivity is still very stagnant. And by creating this cooperative model, a lot of inputs, lot of technical inputs went into the farmers. They were educated. Even now, government spends a lot of money in terms of educating these farmers to make sure that we are able to sustain the farmers in terms of educating them, giving the right return to the farmer in terms of their produce. And today, basis that, if we see, India in 1998 surpassed all other countries in the world and became the leader in milk production across the world. Today, we contribute to 23% of the overall milk production in the world. And we should be really proud of this achievement. And 70% of the women are engaged in production of milk. Today we are talking about reservation which has recently come to the parliament. Fantastic step. But at the same time, this industry, this really represents the women entrepreneurship. And आप कभी भी गांव में जाइए, अगर गाय भैंस की केयर करता हो कोई मिलेगा तो women of the house मिलेगी. And they are the people who have really made this industry really possible. Today, India produces 220 million tons of milk every year, and we are growing at a pace of 6% per year, when in the world, this industry is growing at less than 3%. So we are not only self-sufficient, we are a net exporter of milk across the world. आप समझिए, लोगों को ये चीज समझ नहीं आता है, लेकिन milk is the biggest commodity in India. It contributes to 5% of the GDP. It is bigger than any other commodity combined together. जितनी भी आपके grains हैं उसको मिला करके भी. So the kind of money which goes back to the farmer is tremendous, and this is something which we all thrive upon. Now we'll come to the genesis of Mother Dairy. We have seen till now how Dr. Puran and many other colleagues of his made this industry into much bigger one. Why was Mother Dairy born? Why did National Dairy Development Board, which is Mother Dairy's parent company, create Mother Dairy? Delhi, if you see, does not produce milk. Milk, यहाँ पे कहीं आपको तबेले नहीं दिखेंगे आपको. 25-30 साल पहले भी नहीं दिखते थे. Mother Dairy was created so that it can become the face of the farmer in the city of Delhi. जो आसपास के गांव में दूध प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, farmers need somebody to collect that milk from them and give it in the right format to the end consumer. So आज जो हमारे आप प्रोडक्ट्स देखते हैं, चाहे वो मिल्क हो, चाहे कर्ड हो, चाहे योगर्ट्स हो, चीज हो, all these products are created from the milk that we collect from the villages. And hence, Mother Dairy was created to serve the people of Delhi initially, and many such mother dairies were created across many other big cities, which later became cooperatives. But Mother Dairy Delhi has continued to strive, and it was created in 1974, and I'm sure many of our generations would also have seen the token milk, which you see in the booths today. That was a great innovation at that point of time, and continues to be. Over the period of time, Mother Dairy got added with other businesses, Safal, which you see today in terms of frozen peas and corn, etc. And we also have a brand called Dhara, which is into edible oils. We export to more than 40 countries. We have more than 500 SKUs across all these businesses that is there. This is our portfolio. आप सुबह उठें और रात को जब सोएं, हर टच पॉइंट में मदर डेयरी कहीं ना कहीं आपको टच कर सकती है. If you are a loyal customer, so you'll find something or the other in your kitchen or your household where we will be touching your lives. Our ecosystem, I think Mother Dairy is one prime example of which is contributing to all the three segments of the ESG. So definitely we are environment conscious. We do a lot of work in terms of sustainability. Sustainability, one of the arms is farmer development or giving back to society. And I think Mother Dairy is a prime example where almost 80% of the revenue that we generate, अगर हम 100 रुपए का revenue बनता है हमारा डेयरी में, almost 80% of that revenue goes back to the farmer. We are very, very consumer focused. Our products go through extreme quality standards, and we make sure what you get every morning or during the day passes through all possible hygiene standards. Ex-servicemen, आपके यहाँ पे booths आप देखते होंगे. We have in our portfolio almost 1100 ex-servicemen who manage our booths, both for Safal and Mother Dairy, and we are proud of that association, that we are able to contribute in our own way to the society and the people who have served our country. When we look at employees and society at large, our employees are happy people because they are guided by a very, very powerful vision. Our vision is very clearly defined: give the fair price to the farmer so that he is happy, and give consumers best quality products at a very, very reasonable price. And that is what the motto is, and our employees are very motivated to serve both the farmers and the consumers at large. Coming back to the time now, in the last 2.5, 3 years since I joined, I worked in FMCG, I worked in retail, so I'm basically a sales and marketing professional. After I've done my MBA from IIM Lucknow way back in the past, 1995, so I have a certain idea about the business. So when I joined Mother Dairy, there was a certain amount of stagnancy in the overall environment. When I joined in March of 21, immediately after that, the pandemic hit, the second wave, very, very severe wave. I'm sure all of us got touched by that wave. So there was a certain amount of flux in the organization, there was a certain amount of pain in the organization. But that did not really deter me because I am a Delhiite, born and brought up here, while I worked across India. One thing which was very, very resonating with me was that Mother Dairy is a great, great organization. It's a great, great brand, which all of you love, I'm sure, and consume, love, and wish that you had more of it. So we brought our people together. We brought our teams together. We brought all our systems and processes together. The only thing that we needed to do was follow the vision which has been set by the organization, our parent company, National Dairy Development Board, of serving farmers and consumers. Worked on the one hand in terms of development of farmers, on the other hand, give the best products to the consumers. In the middle is Mother Dairy. What can we do? What can we do in terms of cost? What can we do to reach our customers? What can we do in terms of new product development? What can we do to service our customers in a better way? And hence, These are some of the priorities we set for ourselves, and I'm happy to say, in the last 2.5 years, we've added almost 5,000 crores of turnover to the organization. When I joined, we were at 10,000 odd crores. Now we are almost 15,000 crores in 2.5 years. And this credit goes to my team and us who have really worked hard towards, and obviously the consumers who are sitting, some of you are sitting here, who have given this patronage to us. And thanks to you that we've been able to reach these levels. The shift that we are trying to do at Mother Dairy is from a regional Delhi-centric or North-centric organization, become a more national organization. We are investing in large number of plants and products. Go ahead, please. You've seen our booths. Now, if you open any online delivery, you go to any channel, you will find Mother Dairy definitely being there. So, omni-channel presents more of innovation. Invest behind the brand. I definitely resonate with the people who are sitting in the front, who are my generation. I want to make sure that the new generation sitting here also sees Mother Dairy as a contemporary brand, as a brand they aspire to, consume. So we are investing behind the brand. And so overall, when we see the world of today or the India of today, 1.4 billion dreams are being chased on a daily basis. India is touching the moon and the sun. We have our colleague here from ISRO. He'll tell you more about it. So we are already the 5th largest economy in the world, chasing to be number 3 very soon, 5 trillion economy, etc. So from that perspective, I would definitely want Mother Dairy to be part of that journey, Mother Dairy to contribute to the society, to take it to the next level. And I urge all of you to connect with this sector in your own special way. Be part of the society, contribute to something to the farmer. Maybe go to IRMA and do your higher studies. Get connected to the ground roots and contribute to the sector, and I'm sure you'll drive a large satisfaction in whatever you try to do. Thank you very much. Honored to be here.